Mince and Hatate. Welcome back, guys, to Vogue Football. The football returns after a pretty long weekend. We're here to review Celtic 3, St Mirren 0. And if you wonder why I'm saying Mince and Hatate, because the first half was Mince and then Rio Hatate fired Celtic on their way. But we have to start in the first half, as bad as it was. We have to talk about it right here, right now. And we begin the first half. I mean, it was pretty even between Celtic and St Mirren. It was just hums and ahs, man. Gogic, there was an instant, right, where Gogic taps the back of Kyogo. Kyogo flings himself to the ground, diving yet again. It's a yellow card. That's what gets awarded. I mean, I don't even know if it is a yellow card. It's pathetic is what it is. And Celtic TV are claiming, crying, that this is a red card. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, man. It is. If this get given, you would seriously have to question like what is going on here. It is absolutely embarrassing for anybody to even murmur that this could potentially be a red card. But Celtic, they pushed, but they didn't do anything in this first half because they had no shots whatsoever. No shots on goal. Pathetic. It was Mince. It was so bad. And it's nothing less than we predicted. Now, Hatate did dive. There was also a dive from St Mirren. There was a lot of dives going on in this first half. But I mean, that pretty much summed up the first half, man. Mince. Like, we predicted it yesterday in the preview show if you watched it. It's just a case of Celtic cannot be good for 90 minutes. They just can't be. They've not put in a full 90-minute performance all season. And, you know, a lot of the logic was, oh, look, when Celtic turn up, you know, they blow teams away. But if you only turn up for 45 minutes, you know, most of the time you will have to repair the damage of the first half or the second half. And the same happened to Ibrox. Celtic turned up. Now, we can say how bad Rangers were, yada, yada, yada. But Celtic were good in that first half. Ibrox weren't so good the second half. And it's cost them. It's cost them big in that game. But, you know, we go into half-time, you're thinking, Jesus, man, if Celtic keep playing like this, maybe there is a chance in it for St Mirren. But Celtic were pish in Mince for 45. St Mirren, were Mince for the remainder 45. Now, there is an instant at the start of the second half. I think it was Alistair Johnson that whipped it in. Don't quote me on it. It's going to go straight to Cameron Carter-Vickers, Captain America. He's going to put this one into the back of the net. No, he's not, because Kyogo puts his head in front of it and it goes wide and you're thinking, damn, that's not good. Celtic, they really need to get a goal here. And then what happens? Alistair Johnson grabs the first of his 2 assists, finds Rio Hatate, and that's what he does. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Celtic have missed Hatate. Absolutely. I'm not going to go as far as saying with Chris Sutton, like, they'd be 20 points down the road if Hatate stayed fit the entire season. But, you know, both teams have suffered with injuries. Great goal. Great finish. Into the back of the net, man. Quality finish. Exactly what Celtic needed because, I mean, it wasn't looking good. I'm not saying if they don't score this, right, they don't win the game, because they probably do. St Mirren were really poor today. But, again, great finish. And, I mean, I think what did go in Celtic's favour in the second half, you know, not to heap too much on St Mirren, but the wind was against Celtic in the first half, so therefore the wind is against St Mirren in the second half. But it's a great finish for Rio Hatate, man. You cannot argue with this. Alistair Johnson grabbing a cheeky wee assist, and it wasn't too long until he grabbed another because he whipped the ball in and Kyogo puts it into the back of the net. And I tell you what, St Mirren mustered nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing. And it just seems like to be the same as last year, where St Mirren have guaranteed top 6 and they just can't be arsed. I've got a feeling that Dundee will probably beat St Mirren in the top 6 race. Now, here, you look at the teams that have confirmed for the top 6. Spoiler alert, guys, unless you don't know. I'm going to read through your Scottish Premiership results in a minute. Dundee did manage to sneak it due to Motherwell scoring a late goal against Hibs. Hibs it yet again. So it's Dundee, St Mirren, Killie, Hearts, Rangers, Celtic, obviously. Celtic will be at home to Rangers. They will be at home to Killie. They will be at home to Dundee potentially. They will be away to St Mirren, and I think they might. But they've already went to Tynecastle twice. But see, the problem with the split is there's just with Rangers. Rangers have been to Tynecastle twice, haven't they? No, actually, they've only been to Tynecastle once. So Rangers will be going to Tynecastle. We'll be going to Celtic Park. We'll go to Rugby Park. We will be going to Dens Park, but we will also be playing Dundee at home, and then we will probably be playing St Mirren at home. So Rangers probably definitely get the harder of the two run-ins. But again, would you rather have the harder run-in but be ahead on points, or the easier run-in and be behind? That is the question. But St Mirren, we're still behind in this game, but Celtic make it 3-0. It's just pish poor defending, man. There's all these shots happening. St Mirren don't really know how to deal with it, how to clear it. Ida, whatever, gets onto the back here, man. Header it into the back of the net, grabs himself a goal. Celtic boost their goal difference. It's 4 better than Rangers. Rangers do have 2 games in hand, of course, but I think it'll be frustrating for both sets of Old Firm supporters. Obviously, yeah, we can't do anything about the Ross County game tomorrow. I'm not complaining about that one, but it's this Dundee game. Both teams don't know where they stand. Yes, Celtic sit top, but if I was a Celtic fan and we were 4 points clear, I'd be like, oh, fuck, but when they win their 2 games, they're going to be in front of us. And from a Rangers point of view, I'm like, fuck's sake, man, are we ever going to get that Dundee game played? Because I'm not too worried about the Ross County game. That'll go ahead tomorrow, unless there's a big problem up in Dingwall. And I'm actually, we're going to check the weather forecast right now. It better be, rain tomorrow. Light rain and a moderate breeze. That's alright, I can live with that. We can live with that in Dingwall. We can absolutely live with that. You love it. That's fantastic. I'll deal with it. But yeah, guys, Celtic won 3-0. Mince is dire. The first half was absolutely dire, but we predicted that. You can predict that most weeks with Celtic, by the way. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. Leave your thoughts down below. Good win for Celtic. They go 4 points clear. Can Rangers close the gap tomorrow? Be here. Be square. And till next time. Peace.